We're on the boat, we're going to Halong Bay today, and we've got the islands just ahead of us, and I'm going to show you the lady that's trying to sell us fruit. So I've been on this boat for quite a while now, and it is actually pretty chilly, but also I've got the hood up, not because it's only cold, but because I don't want to get my head sunburned. But this is the view ahead. We're nearly there, we're getting there. I'm guessing these boats over here is where we're heading. I've now cracked, I've got the blanket on, like an old man. We're now in an emergency situation. So we made it to our first stop, but I need to show you this sign, it is amazing. So we have the old man, it says, "Be aware, the elderly hypersensitive heart disease should not participate in cave visiting." What a statement. Nothing makes you feel like an individual quite like a queue like this. I'm trying not to smash my head off this. So Jess and I are now playing a game. It's called Pick Your Favorite Tour Guide. So there's a guy that is taking our tour, but there's also two other guys that are like overlapping, and they've got better English, so we've been tagging on with him instead. So we'll show you the choices. We've got the guy in the beige shirt there. Our tour guide's over here somewhere. And then there's another one, I think, coming down the stairs with his group at the moment. We've now ran away from the tour so we can get some peace for a second. It's the first time I've not seen anyone ahead of me. So Jess and I both said at the same time, what a strange looking rock, it looks like it's fake. And then we realised it's the housing for the light, and that's why it looks fake. There's light at the end of the tunnel after a kilometre walk all the way around here and all the way around the other side. I can actually see light, I can see daylight. We're going back to the boat. Before we leave, the thing I love about Vietnam is the randomness of it. So we've got ahead this beautiful ornate ancient cave, and then in the middle of it there's just a fire extinguisher randomly sitting there, no fire point, just off the backside. And then across from it you've got a bin, like a trash can. Just what you want to see. So you come out of the cave after the kilometre walk, you've got the ocean here, but that's not what you need a gift shop. So we came back a couple minutes late, we're looking for the boat. We're actually double parked, there's so many boats here. So it starts over here, and then our boat isn't either of these two, our boat is behind that one. So we're waiting for a parking space just now. Back on the boat.
Not a good idea.
I don't know how this happened, we got roped into being on a kayak. There's boats over there, perfectly serviceable boats, but we're on a kayak. We're a wet bum, trying to paddle, can't paddle and record at the same time, but it is a nice scenery.
I'm paddling you.
Jess is paddling, yeah, I've got a driver here. I'm going to tip her like $1 and then she'll be happy, be like, oh, thank you.
Only beer.
Only beer. So we've got this beautiful scenery here, it is quite picturesque. We've got, I think it's just tour guides over there, like other boats, and then other kayaks.
Monkey.
Jess sees a monkey. Oh yeah, I see them now. Oh, we're now causing a VB style traffic jam. Oh, come on. Alright, I'll paddle as well. So we've escaped all the boats, they're behind us, we overtook them, and this is where we are. You can see around here, once you're in, like once you've came in this entranceway, which is way back over there, you're completely enclosed. So let my driver take over the rowing for a second as I admire the view as we come out of the cave. So that's the entryway, or the exit way now rather, and this is the view on the other side.
is why I'm in trouble for wanting to go kayaking when Dan wanted to take the rowboat. It's so wet.
I feel like I pissed myself. So because I've got a wet arse and we came back early, I can actually give you a tour of the boat, or I can show you the outside of it when there's not as many people here. So this is the boat we've been on all day. So it's the Ha Bing 68, and isn't it a fine vessel? So in Vietnamese culture and mythology, the dragon is symbolic and it's really important. And the story goes that thousands of years ago there was a dragon, mythical creature, and what was it, it lost all its teeth? Forgotten.
So Vietnam was being attacked, and so they called on the mother dragon and her children to come down and rescue them. And so they did, and they vanquished the enemy, but in doing so they left all their teeth behind, and that's what Ha Long Bay is.
And that's why every boat that you see has a dragon on the front. Up the safety steps to the boat. So we're now walking up what can be described as 400 stairs. The tour guide told us that. And we're late because I had to stop and go to the bathroom first. So we're now power walking up. How are you holding up? I thought we were there, but this is only halfway. Look at this view.
This feels good now.
That's beautiful. I would say we're there. So we made it 400 stairs later, and here we are at Sunset Viewpoint. I think that's what it's called. And we'll have a look around. You can see it's just mobbed with people behind me. But if you look ahead in the distance, we have behind the oil tank, you've got Ha Long City. And then if we look around here, this is one side of Ha Long Bay. And I'll go over the other side just now. And this is the view from the other side. So we need to rush back to the boat just now because time is of the essence, but I'm calling this sunset at Ha Long Bay.